How did you end up being best friends with Aileen Wuornos?
Oh, when we were kids, we went to school together. When we were 15, 16, and 17, and we both quit at the same time. And just hung out.
So I know we have a long delay between us because of our broadcast, so I'm sorry if I step on an answer or a question, but I'll ask a question, then it'll be a little time before you'll answer. Is it true that you brought her ashes home, buried them under the walnut tree, and wanted to keep it secret? And I guess the addition to that question is, have crime tourists come to see this location at any point since that time?
Well, she wanted me to put her on Flaggers Beach. That was her first thing she said. And I said, no, people in Florida don't want you here. You killed 7 men, so you're coming home to my house. That's how she got here.
Tell me about the day that you spent 4 hours with her right before her execution. Can you tell me what that visit was like right before she was put to death? What did you do?
It was an excellent visit. We had 4 hours, like I said. Got to bring her in some food. We laughed and laughed and laughed about the whole 4 hours. She was exhausted, but she got to eat, and we got down on our knees and prayed together. You know, she just was the best visit we ever had. She went straight to bed. They had to wake her up the next morning for her own execution. I can't figure that one, but most people couldn't sleep.
It's so hard to believe. So hard to believe she fell asleep before her execution. I have this one last question for you. I only have a few moments left, but do you ever feel strange? I mean, I understand you were friends with her before she ever became who she became, but do you ever feel strange about honoring her under the tree in your backyard, given what she did to all those men?
Nope, I didn't. I wanted her here because, I mean, my family isn't crazy about it at all. You know, but they respected the fact that I was her friend. I loved her as my friend. Not for anything she did, not anything about the murders. I didn't want to talk about them with them. We talked about everything else.
Were you ever able to forgive her, or do you have that second side of the Aileen Wuornos you really wish didn't exist?
Say that again. I didn't understand.
I just wonder if you ever felt there was another side of her that you just really wish never existed.
Oh, yeah, the bad side. No, I just brought out the best side. You know, and I was lucky enough to get it from her. She was one of the best friends in the world. She was full of love, compassion, funny, artist. Nobody gave her that chance to be all that. And I did.
And once again, you know, we fail to recognize too often the people who are left behind on the other side of the crime, the friends and family members who are just devastated by what their loved one has done. Dawn Botkins, thank you for being on tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.